ਸਤਨਾਮ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਮੂਕ ਉਚਰੈ ਸਾਸਤਰ, ਖਟ ਪਿੰਗ ਗਿਰਨ ਚੜ ਜਾਏ। ਅੰਧ ਲਖੈ ਬਧਰੋ ਸੁਨੈ, ਜੋ ਕਾਲ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਾਏ। ਕਹਾਂ ਬੁੱਧ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਤੁਛ ਹਮਾਰੀ, ਬਰਨ ਸਕੈ ਮਹਿਮਾ ਜੋ ਤਿਹਾਰੀ। ਹਮ ਨਾ ਸਖਤ ਕਰ ਸਿਫਤ ਤੁਮਾਰੀ, ਆਪ ਲਿਹੋ ਤੁਮ ਕਥਾ ਸੁਧਾਰੀ। ਕਹਾਂ ਲੱਗੈ ਇਹੋ ਕੀਟ ਬਖਾਨੈ, ਮਹਿਮਾ ਤੋਰ ਤੁਹੀ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਜਾਨੈ। ਪਿਤਾ ਜਨਮ ਜਿਮ ਪੂਤ ਨ ਪਾਵੈ, ਕਹਾਂ ਤਵਨ ਕਾ ਭੇਦ ਬਤਾਵੈ। ਤੁਮਰੀ ਪ੍ਰਭਾ ਤੁਮੈ ਬਨ ਆਈ, ਔਰਨ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਤ ਬਤਾਈ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਦ ਪੰਕਜ ਬੰਧਨ, ਪੰਕਜ ਬੰਧਨ। ਸਿਮਰੋ ਅੰਗਦ ਦੋਖ ਨਿਕੰਦਨ। ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਧਿਆਵੋ, ਹਿਰਦੇ ਧਿਆਵੋ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਵੋ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਰਜਨ ਬਿਘਨਨ ਕੇ ਨਾਸ਼ਕ, ਬਿਘਨਨ ਕੇ ਨਾਸ਼ਕ। ਹਰ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸ਼ੁਭ ਸੁਮਤ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ਕ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਰਾਇ ਨਮੋ ਕਰ ਜੋਰੀ, ਨਮੋ ਕਰ ਜੋਰੀ। ਗੁਰ ਹਰਿ ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਮਨਾਏ ਬਹੋਰੀ, ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਪਰਮ ਕਿਰਪਾਲਾ ਜੀ, ਪਰਮ ਕਿਰਪਾਲਾ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਬਿਸਾਲਾ, ਤਰੋਂ ਤਰਾ ਪਰ ਪੁੰਨ ਪੁੰਨ ਸੀਸਾ ਜੀ, ਪੁੰਨ ਪੁੰਨ ਸੀਸਾ। ਬੰਦੋਂ ਬਾਰ ਬਾਰ ਜਗਦੀਸ਼ਾ। ਜਿਸ ਮਹਿ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਗਿਆਨ ਹੈ, ਮਾਣਿਕ ਭਗਤ ਵਿਰਾਗ। ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਉਦਤ, ਬੰਦੋਂ ਕਰ ਅਨੁਰਾਗ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਕਮਾਏ ਜਿਨ, ਜੀਤੇ ਪੰਜ ਵਿਕਾਰ। ਤਿਨ ਸੰਤਨ ਕੋ ਬੰਦਨਾ, ਸਿਰ ਚਰਨਨ ਪਰ ਧਾਰ। ਦੋਹਰਾ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਨਾਨਕ ਪੁਰਸ਼ੋਤਮੰ, ਪਰਮ ਪਰਾਵਰ ਨਾਥ। ਯੁਗਲ ਚਰਨ ਮਮ ਬੰਦਨਾ, ਧਰ ਪਰ ਧਰ ਕਰ ਮਾਥ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਨਾਨਕ ਪੁਰਸ਼ੋਤਮੰ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। In the last part, we discussed the Mangalacharan of Sharda, and there were 3 different meanings of that Mangal. Now, Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is going to praise the Sikh Gurus. As it is the beginning of the Sikh history, right? We are in the initial stages of the series. It is very important to know that we remember the names of the Sikh Gurus. The first Guru of the Sikhs is Guru Nanak Dev Ji. This Mangalacharan that we are going to read, that is of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And it started with the Dohra. Like we discussed earlier also, Dohra is one of the groups which is used to combine the sentences together. This is one of the chants of the Chandabandi. Shri Nanak Purushottamang, Param Paravaranath. Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is saying, Guru Nanak Dev Ji is Purushottamang. Purushottamang is a word which means someone who is beyond friends, someone who is beyond enemies. This word is used for Guru Nanak Dev Ji because Guru Nanak Dev Ji is at the top of everyone. because of his thoughts, because of his words, because of his actions. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is supreme in the heavens, or you can say Guru Nanak Dev Ji is master in the heavens. Those who are living in the unseen worlds, Brahma, Vishnu, Shivji, all the deities, right? Guru Nanak Dev Ji is above all of them. Why? Because Guru Nanak Dev Ji is Vaheguru himself. We discussed this thing in the last part. At the top, we have Vaheguru, then Maya. Maya created three guns, Rajo, Tamo, Sato, three deities then, and then other things. Vaheguru is at the top of everyone. As Guru Nanak Dev Ji is the Sargun form of Vaheguru, that is why above all. This is what Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is saying. Paramparavar Nath, he is beyond everyone, he is above everyone. युगल चरण मम बंदना tar par tar kar math. Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is saying, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, I bow to your feet by placing my head on the ground. This is what we do when we go to Gurudwara Sahib. We bow down our head in front of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Guru Granth Sahib Ji has the same jyot that Guru Nanak Dev Ji had. In other words, we can say Guru Nanak Dev Ji is sitting in the form of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Khalsa Ji in the writing of Bhai Nandlal Ji. Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, I have three forms. Nirgun form means formless. Sargun form means with forms. And then Shabad, like we have Guru Granth Sahib Ji. We Sikhs should not think that this is just a scripture. This is our Guru. How the other religious people interpret this is not in our hands, right? But at least for us Sikhs, Guru Sahib said, Guru Manyo Granth. Guru Granth Sahib Ji is our Guru. The jyot of Guru Nanak Dev Ji is now in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. So Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is saying, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, I bow to your feet by placing my head on the ground. So this is the respects that the poet is paying to the Sikh Gurus before start writing the life of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Savaiya Barchar Padarth Da Barchar. The feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji are the giver of Char Padarth. Char Padarth, Char means four. Padarth, you can say things. What are those four things? And these Char Padarth, they come in Gurbani so many times. So we should be aware of these small things, because if we are reading Gurbani and we are not understanding what these four Padarths are, we will not be truly understanding what it is trying to say. Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is saying, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, your feet are the giver of four things. Those four things are Dharam, Arth, Kam, Mokh. Dharam is doing the righteous acts. If I have to understand it from the perspective of a Sikh, then I can say, for me, Dharam is walking on the path of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, walking on the path of Guru Angad Dev Ji, walking on the path of all the Sikh Gurus. Whatever they taught us, we have to follow that. That is our Dharam, doing whatever the Gurus have taught us. That can include anything and everything. Waking up early in the morning, doing our Nitnem, doing Seva, doing Simran, helping poor, helping needy. The things that the Gurus taught us. That is Dharam for us. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji's feet are the giver of Dharam. Second is Arth. Arth is usually translated as money, or you can say worldly matters. Many of us are married, right? And for a married person, money is very important. You want to have a house, you want to educate your children, you want to send them to universities or schools. For all these things, money is required. We should not get attached to the money, but we cannot just ignore this that money is not required. Money is like fuel. You need to have that if you want to run the car of your life, you want to run the vehicle of your life. Have money, earn money, but do not get attached to the money. Because once you get attached to the money, once you get attached to the worldly matters, you will be getting away from Sikhi. Third one is calm. Calm means desires. We might have so many desires. From the perspective of a common Sikh, a common man, our desires can be like we have in earth, right? We want to have a big house. We want to have a good wife or a good husband. We want to have good marks in our tests. We want to do our masters in a specific line, right? These are all desires that we have. From the perspective of a saint, not from the perspective of a common man, now from the perspective of a saint, the desires of saints are to see Vaheguru, to do the good things, to help poor people, to educate the people about Vaheguru, to ask them to come in Gurdwara Sahib, to sit in Sat Sangat, to chant the Naam of Vaheguru, to read Gurbani. For those saintly Sikhs, these are their desires. It might not be our desires. We just want to limit ourselves to the worldly matters, maybe. But for the saintly Sikhs, these are their desires to do anything and everything related to Sikhi, related to the teachings of the Sikh Gurus. Fourth one is Mokh. Mokh means liberation. Sikhs believe in the cycles of birth and death. Now we are in the human form. In the next life, we might not be in the human form. We might be a bird. We might be an animal, right? We might be anything. Or we might be a human being again. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji's feet liberate a person. This is how great the feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji are. They give four things: Dharam, doing the righteous acts or following the dharma or religion; earth, money or worldly matters; calm, your desires; mokh, liberation. You want to have liberation, you want to fulfill your desires, you want to walk on the path of Sikhi, you want to have money. Just go to the feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And the feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji are going to give you everything. Vichar ko moor udar suhave. The feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji are the base of Gyan. Gyan is one of the words which is translated into multiple ways. But usually when we talk about the Sikh scriptures, when we talk about Gurbani, Gyan means the knowledge of divine, or you can say the divine knowledge. Guru Nanak Dev Ji's feet are the base of Gyan. That is from where all the divine knowledge comes. That is the base. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji is generous. He is so generous that he gives us Gyan. When we will see the life of Guru Nanak Dev Ji in this scripture, right, we will see Guru Nanak Dev Ji traveling to different directions and educating the people, telling them to walk on the right path, telling them to do the good things. And this is the generosity of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, that he is helping anyone and everyone. Suhava means beautiful. They are so beautiful. The feet of the Guru are so beautiful. Once you have seen the feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Khalsa Ji, you will not have any other desire in your life. Do Bhakti, do Simran Khalsa Ji, and with Guru Nanak Dev Ji's grace, if you see the feet of the Guru, all the worldly desires that you have, they will be gone. then you just want to focus on the feet of the Guru. Upakar Sakha Sukhakar Sada. The feet of the Guru are a beneficial friend and they give happiness. Happiness, why happiness? The feet are giving you four padarth, right? And the feet are giving you gyan. The Guru is generous enough to give you gyan. Eventually, the happiness comes automatically, right? That is why Bhai Santokh Singh Ji said that the feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji give happiness. Tam par karein urmo bas javein. And they help to leave the ignorance by residing in the heart. Once you have the picture of the feet of the Guru in your heart, when they reside in your heart, the ignorance that you have, that will be gone. All the darkness, all the ignorance, that leaves your body, that leaves your mind. This is how important the Guru is. Agjalan te jamajalin te. From all the sins and from the hands of jums. Jums is something you can say frishte. When you die, they come from the other world to take you away from this world. I think it is also called Grim Reaper, if I'm not wrong. But in Gurbani, as well as in the historical scriptures, mainly the name is Jam. Frishte, in other words. From all the sins and from the hands of jums. Kalkalan te tatkal chutave. From the quarrels of the age of darkness, this Kalyug, they help to get away from them. This is the beauty of the feet of the Guru. They will help you to get away from sins. They will help you to get away from the hands of jums. They will help you to get away from the quarrels of the age of darkness. Arbinda bike guna e sab hoye. If all these virtues, if all these things are there in the lotus, so this Svaya or in these verses, Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is comparing the feet of the Guru with a lotus. Lotus is actually, if you talk about the literature, right? Lotus is one of the flowers which is used multiple times by different poets when they want to compare something. They choose lotus for that comparison. Lotus is very soft, right? So for that purpose, and there are other things also that we will be looking at, because when we are going to talk about other gurus, Bhai Santokh Singh Ji will be focusing on the other aspects of lotus also. If all these virtues are in the lotus, what virtues, what things? That they are giving you char padarth, they are giving you four things: taram, earth, kam, mokh. They are giving you gyan. Okay, they are your beneficial friend. They give you happiness. They help you to leave ignorance. They help you to get away from the sins, from the hands of jums, from the quarrels of darkness. Then only tabe ma pag Shri Guru pave. Then only it would get the praises of the feet of the Guru. People compare lotus with something. Bhai Santokh Singh Ji saying lotus is nothing. The feet of the Guru are above lotus, because lotus just looks beautiful. If you're using it to compare with some things, it is fine, but the lotus does not give you anything. The feet of the Guru give you so many things. So the lotus can be praised as good as the feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji only if all the things that the feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji are giving will be given by lotus, which is not possible, right? This was the Mangal of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Khalsa Ji. Second Mangal is for the second Guru. First Guru is Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Second Guru is Guru Angad Dev Ji. When we are going to start the next chapter, It will be opening with Guru Angad Dev Ji, the second Sikh Guru. And Pai Bala is going to come to meet the second Guru. The existence of Bala, we will be talking about when that comes. How Guru Angad Dev Ji became the next Guru, this is going to come in Guru Nanak Prakash, but it will take so much time when we reach that part. Because Guru Angad Dev Ji came in contact with Guru Nanak Dev Ji in the last years of Guru Nanak Dev Ji's life. Dohra Shri Angad Kandan Begana. Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is now going to praise Guru Angad Dev Ji. Shri Guru Angad Dev Ji destroys all the obstacles. Angad means someone who is part of something. This is how Guru Angad Dev Ji got the name, the part of the body of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Earlier name of Guru Angad Dev Ji was Pai Lehna. And when he got the Guruship, means when he was selected as the next Guru, his name was changed to Angad. These are small things, Khalsa Ji. We should be aware of these things, that the first name of Guru Angad Dev Ji was Pai Lehna. After that, it was Guru Angad Dev Ji. Badan Sumangal Sal. The face of the Guru, the face of Guru Angad Dev Ji is the house of all the praises. There cannot be anything else as praiseworthy as the face of Guru Angad Dev Ji. Paran Sharan Kar Charan Ko. By taking the shelter of his feet, Namaskar Tarpal. I do namaskar him by placing my head on the ground. This is actually that the obstacles or problems of the people are destroyed, right? This is actually pointing to the life of Guru Angad Dev Ji. At the time of Guru Angad Dev Ji, the Sikhs used to sit in front of him for his darshan, to fulfill their desires, to recover from illness, to overcome the obstacles. So Bhai Santokh Singh Ji used that and then wrote it in his Dohra to praise the Guru. Savaiya Paas Paragasi Sobat Sundar. Again, Bhai Santokh Singh Ji is going to use lotus to compare it with the feet of the Guru. Paas Paragasi Sobat Sundar. Like the pollen looks beautiful on the lotus, the same way Guru Angad Dev Ji, who walked on the path of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, has the pollen-like beautiful dust that adorns the Guru. What path Guru Angad Dev Ji walked on, we will be knowing that. Little bit will be there in Guru Nanak Prakash, and in Suj Prakash, the life of Guru Angad Dev Ji is captured, right? There it is in more detail. Whatever Guru Nanak Dev Ji asked Pai Lehna Ji, Pai Lehna Ji did that without questioning. There are few stories also we all are aware of. We will not be discussing them here, but you all know, right, that Guru Nanak Dev Ji asked to do certain tasks. No Sikhs and not even his sons did that. It was Pai Lehna Ji who did that. This is where Pai Santokh Singh Ji is pointing at, to walking on the path of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. When he walked on the path, when he did seva, the dust on the ground fell on the feet of the Guru, and it looks beautiful as pollen on the lotus looks beautiful. In the similar way, the dust on the feet of the Guru looks beautiful when the Guru did the seva. Gandh se kirat mad basana. Like the scent resides in the lotus, the same way praises reside in the Guru's feet. Komalata, komalta ikasi. Smoothness of both the lotus and the feet of the Guru is same. Now Pai Santokh Singh Ji is going to do this thing. He is going to compare some certain aspects of the Guru and the lotus. And then he is going to conclude, oh, lotus is not as good as the Guru. This is what Pai Santokh Singh Ji is going to do. Nirlepata si nirlep samana. Also, the feet of the Guru and the lotus are not smeared. Lotus does not have water on its petals, right? In the similar way, the Guru did not indulge in Maya. Both were nirlep. Lotus is in water and its leaves do not have water. In the similar way, Guru Angad Dev Ji lived in this world. But he was above Maya. He did not indulge in Maya. This is the beauty of the poetry of Pai Santokh Singh Ji. These metaphors, these comparisons, they are so amazing. Jo pavapur parasar se tiste nit urd so bigsana. Like a lotus blooms out of the pond. Pond is filled with water, like we discussed, and above that we have lotus coming out. In a similar way, the world is filled with the worldly matters, or you can say attachments. And the Guru's feet, they are above them. The Guru did not indulge in the worldly matters. The Guru did not indulge in Maya. Hai Arbind se Angad ke pag. Guru Angad's feet are like a lotus. Both are smooth, both are above water, or you can say above worldly matters. The Guru had dust on the feet, which was like pollen on the lotus. Mokhad ek abhisekata jana. But there is one speciality of Guru's feet. What is that? They liberate from the cycles of birth and death. Lotus is good, but lotus cannot liberate you. Like Pai Santokh Singh did the similar type of comparison with the feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Here Pai Santokh Singh Ji is saying the same thing. Guru Angad Dev Ji's feet are like a lotus, but there is one speciality of Guru's feet, which is they liberate from the cycles of birth and death. This was the Mangalacharan of Guru Angad Dev Ji. Now we are going to talk about the third Guru. The third Guru is Guru Amar Das Ji. Dohra Shri Satguru Bar Amar Ji Sharan Narn Dukh Haran. Guru Amar Das Ji is supreme, or you can say Guru Amar Das Ji is best. Sorrows and pains of people get away under his refuge. Go under the refuge of Guru Amar Das Ji and you will not have any pain, you will not have any sorrow. Karan Karna Sujan Man Namaskar Tin Charana. He is the base of all the reasons. He is all knowing. I do namaskar on his feet. Whatever is happening, we say, it happens for a reason. He is the base of that reason, or you can say he is the doer of that reason. Karan, Karan, these are two very big words. The base of the reasons or doer of the reasons. And Guru Amar Das Ji is all-knowing. Kabit Rajni Avidya Sar. The feet of Guru Nanak Dev Ji and the feet of Guru Angad Dev Ji were compared with the lotus. Here, Pai Santokh Singh Ji is going to compare Guru Amar Das Ji with the sun. Ignorance is like night. Param Sotimar Har. Glimpse, or you can say darshan of Guru Amar Das Ji takes away that ignorance, like the sun takes away the darkness. We say this, right? At night, we have the darkness. But when the sun is up in the sky, when we have the sunrise, that darkness gets away. Sun kills the darkness. In the similar way, the darshan of Guru Amar Das Ji, the glimpse of Guru Amar Das Ji, that kills the ignorance that you have.